I've got some hazelnut spread here. Oh, whoops. I got it on my face. Hey, no worries. I've got some toilet paper here. Let me just clean that right off. All right, it is totally cleaned off, so I can do the rest of this video knowing that there's not going to be any distraction with hazelnut spread on my face because I wiped it off with toilet paper. I'm good to go. Oh, hang on. Wouldn't you believe it? I actually had to go to the sink and wash my face off with water. I don't get it because this should have worked. I mean, it's toilet paper. All jokes aside, I am passionate about bidets. I started using a bidet about 10 years ago, and for the life of me, I cannot figure out why people still use toilet paper. It is weird. The idea of using toilet paper to clean my bum, it's just like, yeah. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes to try to convince you that if you are not already using a bidet, you should be. It's easy to do. It's amazing, and you'll thank me later. So let's talk about toilet paper for a second. I don't have anything against toilet paper, but the reality is toilet paper, it smears. It doesn't really clean. I mean, I guess you could get the toilet paper wet. It would do a better job, but there's also an environmental impact. You do have to cut down trees to make toilet paper. It also costs money. And if we ever have another pandemic, we may run out of this again. So bidets have been popular in Europe and in Asia. They have started to become more popular here in America, and I'm hoping to push that along so that every house has bidets in all of their toilets. The good news is it doesn't cost any money at all to start using a bidet. Let me tell you what I mean. There are a bunch of different styles of bidets. You can get a portable travel one like this. You can get a toilet seat like this. You can buy a cheap attachment, or you can even buy a whole toilet that has everything built into it. If you've never used a bidet before, you can even walk around your house, look for a bottle that has a lid like this, though you'll probably want something a little bit bigger. Just fill it up with warm water, turn it upside down, open the lid, give it a nice spray, and there you go. You've got a bidet. Doesn't cost a cent. Probably not the best way to do things, but you can go onto Amazon. You can get a travel bidet or a portable bidet. They're really inexpensive. Definitely worth trying out at least once. If you want to spend a little bit of extra money, for about $30 or $40, you can get a bidet attachment. You just take your toilet seat off, put the bidet on, put the toilet seat back on, hook up the water, you're good to go. It's not really that difficult. And if you're willing to spend a little bit more money and you have an electrical outlet nearby, this is just as easy to install as a bidet attachment, but this is so much better. It has heated water, heated seat, and heated air that comes out. You can go to the bathroom hands-free. You don't have to touch anything. You get completely clean, dry. I get it. It's weird that I'm so passionate about bidets, but every time, you should get a bidet. Let me talk about the pros and cons real quick for bidets. The obvious pro is that you actually clean things. You're not just smearing or wiping things. You are cleaning. The other advantage, if you get a bidet seat, it's just a much better experience. It's really nice when it's cold in the winter and you sit down and it's a warm seat. I get that in theory, it sounds kind of weird, but once you try it, it is so nice. The other nice thing about bidets is it's just a one-time upfront cost, and then you don't have to keep on buying toilet paper all the time. Better for the environment as well. So what are the drawbacks for a bidet? I guess installation, it really is quite simple to install. Some people might not feel comfortable doing that. And if that's you, hey, just get one of these. For the nicer bidets, you do need an electrical outlet nearby, so that could also be a potential problem. And if I'm being honest, another drawback is you are going to get wet, and sometimes it's not that easy to dry yourself off. If you get a toilet seat attachment like this, it does have an air dryer. Doesn't really get you completely dry, but almost completely dry, and you do have to sit on the toilet for a while, read a book, something like that. And if you have a bidet that doesn't have a dryer, then you'll have to think of something else like toilet paper or cloth or something as a way to dry yourself off. And yeah, that can be kind of weird, but it is still so much better than the alternative of using toilet paper. I have used and installed at least 10 bidets. Here are my recommendations. If you have never used a bidet before, look around your house, see if you have a bottle with a cap like this, or just go onto Amazon and type in portable or travel bidet and look for something inexpensive. Fill it up with warm water, try it out. Give yourself at least 1 week. If you decide after a week that you would still rather use toilet paper, come back to this video, write a comment, say I have Nutella on my face or something like like that. The meanest thing you can think of. I'll take it. I can accept it. I think after a week, you'll still want to use a bidet. I've used several of the bidet attachments that are like $30, $40, $50, and I think they're great. I think if you are going to go to the effort of installing something though, and if you have an outlet fairly close to your toilet, just go ahead and get a bidet seat like this. So much nicer. I have 3 bathrooms. I renovated 2 of them just to get outlets near the toilet so I could have a nice bidet seat. That's how much bidets mean to me. So that's the challenge. Try a bidet for at least a week. You'll thank me later.